welcome to The View from Sibos with the Banker. I'm Liz Lumley, and today I'm speaking to Sarah Saigol, Managing Director, Cash Payments and Payment Solutions at Lloyds Bank, Corporate and Institutional Banking. Hello, how are you, Sarah?
Hi, Liz. Very well, thanks.
Very good. So we're going to talk a little bit about as a service and embedded banking, embedded payments, because we know that today's corporate customers are looking for more than just the banking services. They want access to data and technology and regulatory expertise, and this is all being delivered as a service. So what is the state of that market right at the moment, and what's next?
So I think banking as a service obviously isn't a new concept. Particularly in consumer banking, we've seen this type of approach for many years, where corporate or institutional clients will offer their retail customers things like store cards, credit cards, etc., with loyalty points. So this is a well-established sort of concept, and I think what we're seeing more of is banks being able to link up the benefits from their retail franchise for the benefit of their corporate client base. So a great example for this would be our recent partnership at Lloyds Bank with Bink, where we are offering our corporate clients the ability to access our 25 million retail customer franchise through offering loyalty card schemes through the use of Lloyds debit cards. And that's one way in which the bank can really add value to the corporate relationship through banking as a service. But actually, we're seeing a much greater demand now for working and co-creating much more closely with our corporate clients to embed our payment solutions into their platforms and their customer journeys to create a real sort of friction-free, streamlined customer experience, which hopefully should promote customer loyalty and repeat business from their consumers, but also has loads of benefits for the merchants around efficient operations, reconciliation and security checks. So that's a market that we're really seeing accelerating over the past year. In Lloyds, we've seen a 20% growth in the use of our API embedded payment solutions with our corporate client base. A great example is where we see clients actually packaging the different solutions together to create a really streamlined journey for their clients. And an example of that is with a wealth manager that we work with, where they're allowing their clients to do an account-to-account payment to fund their investment accounts, and work the same way to send proceeds from those investments back into the client's bank account. The event-driven notifications, so they will know real time when funds hit accounts and can update balances, and use embedded payment solutions like confirmation of payee, which is a real step forward in terms of security, knowing that you're sending the funds to who you think you're sending them from, and vice versa, so we can improve fraud and security processes and speed up onboarding for our clients through things like confirmation of payee. So it's no surprise really that banking as a service through our embedded payments products is one of our key areas of growth for the bank, and one of the ways that we think we can add real value to our client franchise.
So you talked about the growth of this market and also the increasing client demand. Are we getting to a point for corporate institutional clients that this is a competitive differentiator? What does that mean for this market?
Well, I think it's a necessity. So, I think to remain relevant in banking, you have to be able to do something more than the basic utility of finance. You've got to be able to add something more to your customer, and I think that can be through digital technology solutions, so partnering with fintechs, for instance, which brings you much more innovative and customer-centric financial solutions to customers through using the entrepreneurial and innovative approaches that fintechs are taking, but also it can be thinking through what are your USPs as a bank and how can you add relevance to your client relationships. So for me a great example of this is data. So Lloyds Bank touches 1 in every 3 account-to-account payments in the UK. That gives us a really unique position in terms of the repository of our transaction banking data, which we can use to provide really sort of commercially actionable insights for our corporate and institutional clients on the back of that. So a great example for this for me is consumer spending around particular locations. So we could tell a merchant which type of customers by segment and demographic profile are spending money on their brand versus their competitors. They can be able to benchmark their market share, and they can extend that to look at sort of location decisions around bricks and mortar presence or e-commerce strategy, or even where they might do their advertising based on the footfall of consumer spending around that locality. So it's the competitive edge has to be providing the tech and the consumer journey to enable our clients to be able to build that into their customer journeys and create friction-free transaction processes, but also to provide something else. And I think the position that the bank has around data is a USP where we are seeing vastly increasing demand from our corporate clients in helping them to understand better their own business and help their commercial decision making.
So we talked about as a service offerings, we've talked about data, we have to talk about AI. This is the topic everyone's talking about, not even just in banking, in general. I mean, how are AI and machine learning impacting how Lloyds deals with its corporate customers?
So I think there's several great use cases around how we're starting to use machine learning and AI for the benefit of both the bank and the customer. So the usual examples you would expect around natural language processing, driving sort of chatbots, web chats, and customer servicing opportunities. So being able to triage inquiries, being able to respond 24/7 with a streamlined approach to simple inquiries. So that that's one way. Robotics, and using robotics to streamline our operational processes and move from manual to automated. And actually, the partnership that we've just announced with Fennec Financial, that's exactly what they're doing, using AI and machine learning to support clients using their platform to be able to automate their payments, their operations, and their liquidity management processes. So, whilst we're doing that with our own operations, we're also, through our partnerships, supporting our clients to be able to do that with their own operations, which is very exciting. So I think there's numerous use cases around how we're starting to use AI. I mean, I doubt that Lloyds Bank would ever be sort of the vanguard of the sort of the more advanced use cases, but we're certainly seeing benefits of it, and our clients are benefiting from that as well. But obviously, there's a long way to go with this market when we start to look at generative AI and the benefits that this could deliver in terms of customer servicing outcomes, targeted and personalised sales outreaches to customers, or even prompts into a servicing process, which is one of the areas we're looking at, which helps an individual at the bank understand if a customer may be, for instance, suffering with bereavement issues, and understands how to apply those prompts to make sure the customer is dealt with in the right way. So I think there really are numerous use cases around AI that we will watch very, very closely and look to see how we can embed them within our organisation.
Well, it's exciting times.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sarah, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.